with someone's life here, but it's quite funny.
What did you actually want from this podcast? When I said, "Hey, Sands, got a great idea for a podcast," what did you actually want from this podcast?
Okay, it's interesting that you say that. I thought you were going to make me rich and famous, but that's not going to happen.
What? You're not going to do it out of? This is the third one. But you're not going to do it out of two. It's not going to be that rise to stardom, is it? It's not Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, well, we better shake this up and make it better before we get bored and just not bother doing any of this anymore. It'd be the world's shortest podcast if we just had 3 just a tip.
It takes quite a long time to become a social media influencer. You have to build up a brand, and you have to do all that, which let's be honest, we're too old and we don't really understand any of that nonsense.
Well, you sort of understand it better than me because you've got all the Twitter and Facebook kind of feeds and all that, which you don't share with me, but that's not the point.
I've got accounts. I have accounts on the Facebooks and the social medias.
You're a stalker, aren't you? You're just stalking ex-girlfriends and just people who hated you at school, which I assume is everybody. Was it everybody?
Are you?
Did you have no friends?
Are you having a rant about being bullied now? So it's
no, I'm not having a rant about being bullied. That's a dark area to go into.
Well, exactly. So what? Why do you even bring it up?
No, I didn't bring it up.
You did. You were mocking someone for being bullied.
Yeah. Anyway, if you don't change the up out of this format, I think it's just going to be shit. Not that it's actually award-winning already.
Okay.
Isn't this award-winning? Didn't this win a BAFTA or a Grammy or something?
I mean, I just want to point out before Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which got sold around multiple countries and made Chris Tarrant and Jasper Carrott many millions of pounds.
Yes.
Chris Tarrant's game show before that was Man Oh Man, which was the one where 8 boys stand in front of a swimming pool and a girl walks down and just asks them 3 questions, a bit like a blind date, and the ones that she doesn't like, she pushes in the pool. That was the show before. So
kids, are you being scatty again? Should this be a
progress? Isn't always a linear. You're
process. Talking a load of fucking shit, right? You're just being scatty.
Progress isn't always a linear process. You sometimes have to. It fluctuates.
You're talking about a fucking game show now. So do you want this to be a game show? I don't get it. I don't
talking
understand.
About development of creativity ideas. You fucking.
Okay, well, let's just go back right to the beginning, right? You want people to write
what
in.
What are you doing to help this show? I'm doing everything. I've got you on board. I've got the idea. I've got you on board. You're doing nothing. You're writing shit. You're not even pushing it. Yeah, okay. I thought you were going to be the huggy bear. You were going to be the pusher. You're a pusher man. But you're not even doing that bullshit. You're just writing absolute nonsense by Gavin and Stacey. And you can't even think of stuff. And then you think of yourself as Mr. Highbrow, Mr. James, oh my God, look at me. I really want to be on Radio 4.
James
You're not
Corden.
going to be anywhere near Radio 4, are you?
Look, in 6 months' time, I'm going to be writing for James Corden on his late show, and you're just going to be doing a podcast with someone else who you're just going to verbally abuse. That's what you're going to do. You're not writing anything funny. I wrote BNP Paribas, yeah? A very funny gag. Yeah, it's all about wordplay. I got a letter about BNP Paribas, and I got a letter about the Miles Davis to Mars.
How are you going to be writing for James Corden? Have you got contacts?
I just email him. I said, James, I'm doing this pointless podcast.
Did you? Did you go to school with someone who works on the show?
No. Funnily enough, subject headline is just going to be: don't listen to Kit's side of the podcast. I'll edit all of his stuff out, and I'll just leave all my stuff in there. It'll sound weird that I'm talking to myself, but that's how I'm going to get on the writing team for James Corden. You're dragging me down, Kit.
Well, exactly. So you're still using this, though. So I've still given you a platform that you're still going to be using.
Yeah, that's
your job.
Yeah, I still use a toilet.
So I'm still doing you a favour, and you're still, and this is how you're going to repay me. You're just going to cut me out of everything. It's not even like you're not even going to try and forget about this. You're actually going to use this half of the podcast, your half of the podcast, to try and get yourself the job.
Well,
another gig.
you're gonna have to
I thought
shake
you were trying
things
to
up.
wipe it.
Okay,
I thought you were
okay,
going to
okay.
say
What
you're
can
going
we?
to try. I thought you were
What
going to
can
say
we?
you're
What
going
can
to
we
try and.
add?
Hang on. It's because
I'm
it's
hanging
annoying.
on by my fingernails.
It's annoying when we talk over each other. It's f***ing annoying to listen to. So hang on. So you're actually going to use this podcast to try and get another f***ing job, and I thought you were going to say that you're going to erase it from your CV because you use bigger and better and move on to better things. But no, you're not, because you're that original that you're going to steal this and you're going to try and use it for your own gains.
You took the words right out of my mouth. And as Kylie Minogue said, I can't get you out of my head. Boy, your love is all I think about. That's a fact. You probably noticed I haven't even answered the question in any way, shape, or form.
No.
So let's just try to make this. Let's see. Okay, if we get to episode 4, just a tip, we've actually achieved something.
Oh,
and if you can start taking your
meds,
meds,
writing for James Gordon.
Yeah, but if you can start taking your meds as well, that might sort of calm you down.
Hang on. So you're now claiming that I'm on medication because what? So you're now taking the piss out of people who are on some form of psychotic medication? Are they funny now?
Wait a sec. Sorry, Kit, hold on. I've just got last minute letter. It's from a guy called Kit Johnston. Oh, let me read this. Yeah, let me just read this.
He sounds like.
Oh, hi, JTTers. I'm hoping that you might help my situation. I have anger management issues, and I'm a complete pain to everybody around me. I think I should be a nicer person, and I've tried meditation and failed, but it's only going to be a matter of time before I'm just going to die as a lonely freak. I don't know why he called himself a freak. People should be more positive about themselves. Any help will be greatly appreciated. Kind regards, that twat, Kit Johnston. Well, I mean, I don't know how. It must be in first class it came in, right? So let's just try to help him. So, Kit. Oh, wait, he's got the same name as you. That's amazing.
Sounds like a lovely guy.
Sounds like a lovely guy with anger management issues and just like probably gonna have a heart attack just straining to take a shit. So how do we help him? Come on, you tell me.
No, you can dish out the advice.
Well, should we just give him like 3 kilos of CBD oil and see what happens?
Well, Sans, this is clear. So you're going to cut me out of the podcast, so you might as well do all the talking.
Oh, excellent. Okay, cool. So should we go to the last letter then?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you didn't. I mean, okay.
Go on then, funny man. Come on, funny man. Come on, funny man. Say something funny then. Come on, fucking say something really funny. Come on, say something really, really funny, and then go off and off to LA with all your fat friends and all your big LA drinking champagne and sipping whatever they drink in Los Angeles. I don't even know. Just off. Why don't you just off?
You sound a bit upset.
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's all right. I'll carry on.
I'm not fine. You are just a lynch. You're like a blood-sucking limpet, just leeching off anyone who's with an ounce of fucking
You called
talent.
me a lynch.
You're like a little limpet, just leeching off anyone with any kind of talent, and you're going to put them down, and you're just going to use them until you get to where you want to be, and then you're just going to shit on them from a great height.
No, I'm here to help you, kid. Somehow you're not helping yourself.
Well, so what advice are you going to give me then? Of that letter that you're saying that I wrote into you.
I think you.
What advice are you going to give me before you f off? Before you take the piss and just f off? What advice are you going to give me? What advice could you possibly give me?
Oh, this has become meta.
Seriously, what do you mean? What advice?
No. Well, it's now become meta that we're actually helping you, which is bizarre. Anyway,
they say, oh look at the trip. Look at Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon. Look, they're playing themselves. They're playing versions of themselves. F them. Playing versions of themselves. Why don't they just beat themselves?
Well, I think they were. I think they actually had genuine animosity towards each other, and
I wonder what that feels like.
Yeah,
you fucking prick.
Okay, Funny enough, you mentioned about California because my third letter is straight from
Anyway, no,
California.
tell me your advice. Tell me the advice that you're going to give
Oh
me.
yeah, sorry, the advice.
Go on, give me your advice before you off.
Well, I think you should, 1, calm the down. 2, make a nice cup of tea. And 3, just look out the window. Just look at life. Just look at life. Look at the cars go by your council house. Just look at them drive slowly.
So, and what's wrong with living in a council house then? Hey?
There's nothing wrong with living in a
Take
council
that
house.
silver spoon out of your arsehole and just off and first
Do you want to
class.
walk in the park?
What's
Put
the
some
idea?
shoes on.
What's the idea of hell to you? Is it flying to LA in economy?
Yes, it is. That is actually. I mean, I've got no leg room or anything, and plus I have to sit next to someone who's just going to be like snoring or farting.
Fucking dick.
Someone who's going to be like completely like gaseous clay all the way. 7-hour flight, man, and you better make me famous because obviously I need a private jet.
I thought you.
But like the televangelist.
I am making you famous because I thought you were going to go off and write the next carpool karaoke.
Yes. I think we're mixing genres here.
Fucking hell! You
Listen,
hell.
Wait a second. Wait, are you talking about a TV show now?
No. You yes. The James Corden feature.
Yeah.
The carpool karaoke. The thing that Apple paid a lot of money for.
The one that we just shamelessly stole and just called it carpool karate, as if anyone out there's going to go, oh, that wasn't stolen off James Corden.
Why is it called carpool karate? Because it's basically us driving round having an argument. Because
Kit, I just realised what you're fucking doing.
What?
You're trying to blow up my career with James Corden. You're trying to make me pissed off with James Corden, and you'll never get me as a writer, bastard. I know what you're getting onto.
Go on. If pretend I'm James Corden, and pitch me a joke. So okay. Oh guys, my name's James Corden. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do like a monologue. Oh yeah. I'm like pretending that I'm having a great time in LA. Yeah, man. You know. How the has he lost so much weight? I mean, he looks good, doesn't he? He's still quite a big guy, but he looks good. That's what money does for you. Money does for you.
I think he has like enemas every day.
If you look at him in Gavin and Stacey and you look at him now, he looks good.
Yeah, but I think he's had to like play the LA game. Don't lose too much weight, but lose enough that you actually look presentable.
He's still got your USP of being, you know, a little bit chunky, a little bit lovely, a little bit cuddly.
It's like people with teeth. British people with bad teeth. Americans with great teeth. You know, he's just got great teeth now, except the teeth is around his belly, not in his mouth.
So
that was a weird analogy.
And you've definitely all your chances for writing for him. So yes, I win. So suck my balls, you cock.
All right then. So we'll be doing episode 4 then. Great.
Yeah, we're doing episode 4, and 5 and 6, and you're never going to get away from me. You're never going to get away from me. You're stuck doing this shit for as long as I am.
Okay.
All the time, I'm going to drag you down with me. If the more I don't get anywhere, the no further chance of you getting anywhere away from me become.
But you begged me to do the show, and you told me that you're going to be famous, and we're both going to be rich and famous. And now you're telling me that you're going to drag me down with you.
Well, yeah, because let's be honest, we're not going to. We're two middle-aged dicks, or almost middle-aged dickheads who don't have that aren't funny, don't have any talent. We don't even know what we are. We don't even know what we are. What we do. Let's be quite frank and honest. We just haven't got a fucking clue. We haven't got a clue. Do
you reckon we'll have a clue by episode 4?
The whole thing. You're saying that we can't write a joke. We can't write jokes.
I've wrote
we
3
can't
jokes.
write jokes. No, Sands, we can't write jokes because we've written the best joke, which is the fact that we're doing a podcast called Just a Tip, and we can't give advice because we haven't sorted our own lives out. Because look at us, we are both a state. We are an embarrassment to everyone. We're an embarrassment to ourselves. We're an embarrassment to our families. We're an embarrassment to our jobs. We are just a embarrassment. We are never going to be anywhere
It could be
And
worse.
this, us doing the podcast now with 4 listeners, 4 people trolling us in just calling us dickheads and that we're the biggest load of old shit. That is the highlight of our careers, and it's only going to go down from there. Because soon after this episode, or even now, no one's going to listen to it. We're ranting. Essentially, we're recording this conversation that no one's going to listen to. We're not even going to listen to it. You're just going to put it up, and no one's going to listen to.
Okay, look. Okay, fine.
How do you like that for meta?
I'm getting You know what? You've really motivated me not to do anything today, so I might just go straight to the pub after this. Should we just roll over
the pub? Bring the smack.
I'm so tempted. I'm just looking at the needle right now in my mind. No, look. Let's just roll over the last question from someone. Yeah. Blah blah blah. It's a letter from Johnny Ive. Oh, California. Oh, great. Ha 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 ha. Inventor of the iPod. Ha ha. As if no one knew exactly what Johnny Ive done. Ha ha ha. Hi, Kitten Sands. Great fan of your show. That was clearly made up. Say. And I thought people like reach out, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, this is a gag about OS upgrades. Oh, OS upgrades would be mountains, and I want Star to move away from Mojave and Sierra, and vegetarian diets in memory of Steve Jobs. Aubergine chickpeas, glazed temper. I can imagine some twat in. It's basically they used to do animal OS upgrades, and now they're doing mountains. And I made up this thing about Johnny Ive where he's just doing shit like vegetarian foods as OS upgrades. So he's gonna have OS.
Do you know the really weird thing? The really weird thing that is now. We're so aware of our utter uselessness and how shit we actually are that I don't even have a go at you now to say how shit that letter was and how unfunny that letter was, because you've done that. You've had that schizophrenic style conversation and chat yourself. And that wasn't even scripted. That was, you just done that. I didn't even need to call you because you're calling yourself.
Breathe, pause. Yeah. Right now, I've realised one thing that we failed on the podcast. Jingle. Okay, jingle's ended. Carry on. Come on, start hyperventilating again.
No, that's it. That's exactly what I was saying. Is normally you'd be saying this letter, and then I would just rip into you because it wouldn't be funny, and I'd just be saying everything about it, which is just utterly useless and a waste of time, and you're just a complete twat. But you realise now that you are a complete twat, and we are just a couple of dickheads with nothing going on in our lives at all, and this is as good as it's going to get, which is shit. And so you're actually analysing your own work and realising how shit you are.
Yes, that's unfortunately a fact. Okay, so let's just do episode 4.
Well, I mean, we should do episode 4 because I don't know where it can go. I mean, I think we've hit rock bottom. I think we've definitely hit rock bottom. And
you know what?
And
funny?
The only place from rock bottom is up. So that's good, isn't it? That's
the first time you've actually been positive about anything.
That's good. The only place from being here, is we can't get any lower.
Yeah. Do you know how shit this is? We've actually hit rock bottom on episode 3. I mean, it's taken episode 3 to realise this is so shit.
What? The worst ever podcast in the world. Listen to this. The worst ever podcast by 2 complete losers. Yeah, listen to us, man.
Okay.
This isn't even irony. We're not even being ironic. We're just dickheads.
Okay, we're gonna have to do an outro because I'm gonna go and find a dealer basically. So do you want to do the outro now?
What is the outro? So what have we learned?
Just make up some shit. Just go. Well, thank you all listeners for writing in and communicating with us, blah blah blah, and all that.
Thank you all listeners who don't.
No, don't let me talk over you. Let me stop talking, then you do it, right? Okay, let's be professional for at least one moment of this entire shit
for all the
show.
people that are going to not listen to us. We owe it to everyone who's not listening to be professional.
Go on then.
Oh, so I thought you were gonna finish. Have you finished? Okay.
Oh, no,
Right.
I finished. Full stop.
Okay. So, thank you, listeners, who aren't listening, who, because we respect your choice for not listening to us. In fact, we can only respect your choice for not listening to us, and we appreciate you. There is nothing left for us to say more than, and it's the bigger. There's nothing bigger than this high regard of you not listening to us, because we know
And you
that
got
we
me
are
about
shit.
not having bullet points. You're just waffling.
We know that
We
we are
love
shit.
you. We love you as an audience.
we
Send us
are
more letters, and
useless.
we'll
Send us letters.
fix your
And
problems.
you're not going to send us letters, so we're going to make them up as we always do. And do you know what? Do you know the sad thing is we're arguing, and we hate each other's guts, but we've got nothing better to do. So
Well, I'll see you next week then. Yeah.
this is the highlight of our week.
Yes.
So thanks for not listening to us.
So,
and I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay, Kit. So for the next episode, I think we need to find a same but different format idea. Yeah. So think about that. Let's not just do this made up shit. Look, let's face it. It wasn't people writing in. We're writing sketches and people writing in, and we just like trying to put some funny banter on it, and it didn't work.
Just a tip.